Welcome everyone here to a replay cast. We have the Doghouse here on the Legion side, taking on Team Tim once again here. Now on the Hellborn side, this is game two now of the Honest tournament here that happened on Sunday, May 23rd. So we have the Doghouse currently leading one game to nothing. I believe this is a best of three series. So we're here in game number two with Team Tim trying to keep the series alive here, force a third and final game. But Doghouse here trying to close out the series with a 2-0 sweep. We'll see if they can make that happen or not. But the bans or the first banning stage at least is underway or completed here. We have Clank's Corrupted Disciple and Oogie going to be banned away here from the Doghouse. We have Team Tim banning away the Chipper, Lord Sulfuris, and Moraxis. So the Moraxis ban there going to be a respect ban from game number one, as we saw a very solid Moraxis performance there from Azza from the Doghouse. He will not get his hands on that one here in game two. We have the first pick of the game going to be the Gladiator, which I believe that was banned away in game one. They're going to get the Gladiator here. Very solid uh, core hero, possibly. I'll call him Initiator with the Pitfall and the Showdown combination. But I think we'll see core Gladiator here. Don't quote me on that. We could still see a support Gladiator, but we have an Andromeda and an Engineer pick coming out from Team Tim. That will most likely be two support heroes. Position 5 Andromeda, position 4 Engineer. Pretty good support heroes across the board there. And again, possibly a tri-lane with the Andromeda and the Engineer with a carry hero for Imboboy. Like they did in game number one. We could just see some different picks. But we got two picks coming up from Doghouse here. 40 seconds on the clock before they kind of round off the first half of their lineup. And we do enter that second banning stage. So we'll most likely see at least one of the support heroes here. And possibly another core hero. Let's see what they go for. They go for a Magnus. Now that could be a support or a core, as we have seen Ozef and Chris both play the Magnus. So they're definitely going a lot of team fight here. They pick up a Riftwalker on top of that. So that is a lot of team fight, definitely to match the team fight that is being built over there on the side of Team Tim with the Engineer so far. But Gladiator Magnus Riftwalker, that is a lot of teamfight presence. And I don't think we'll see something like a Vindicator to really break apart that teamfight. Nor can we see something like a Monarch to really break the stuns with the Cleansing Wind. So locking in those supports very early on, not going to allow for some of those counter picks, at least per se. But I think we'll see a lot of teamfight heroes just being built across the board here. Um, I think we're going to see both a core. Is it going to be a position 5 Riftwalker and a position 4 Magnus? It's still undecided for me how the Doghouse is going to lane these heroes. And, well, as I'm trying to decipher the heroes here, we have the second banning phase already done. We got Doctor Repulsor, Valkyrie, and Monkey King banned away from Team Tim. From the side of Team Tim, as we had both the Valkyrie and the Monkey King picked up last game. Those were, I guess, pretty annoying for Team Tim to deal with. They don't want to see them here in game 3. So 3 out of the 5 heroes from their lineup in last game is banned away. Now we have the Pebbles, Sir Bensington, and Kraken banned away here from Doghouse. So they get rid of some of those initiators to kind of pair with the Engineer. They get rid of the Bensington with that global teamfight presence, but they are going to leave the Gemini open, which is a pretty signature hero there for the side of Team Tim. They pick up the Flux as well, so they have some teamfight there to follow up the Engineer energy fields. I try to say that quickly, but we could see something like the Keeper of the Forest that they love to run, as they're still lacking the hero for Zane. That would kind of bring their lineup uh, all together there if they run a Keeper of the Forest with the Flux and the Engineer. Yeah, there we go. There's the Keeper of the Forest pick. Kind of saw that one coming. I hate to say it, but those are some picks that they do like to run. Now we did have a Flux and a Cthulhu font picked up. No, wait a minute. a Flux and a Thunder. Wait, no, sorry. A Flux was for Doghouse. We have a Thunderbringer and a Cthulhu Font. I was saying, where's the Thunderbringer? There's the Thunderbringer on the fourth pick there. Cthulhu Font was the last pick. So this is a very unconventional lineup from the Doghouse here, as the one from Team Tim is very, I want to call it signature for them. These are definitely comfort heroes, definitely a comfort draft. They have a lot of team fight heroes built around a hard carry. But we have Snooki playing Cthulhu Font. Is this going to be a mid Cthulhu Font? Then we have Fa playing the Gladiator. I guess that this is a position 1 Gladiator. And then we have Dude playing the Riftwalker, Chris playing the Thunderbringer, and Ozza playing the Magmus. So we're going to have Riftwalker and Thunderbringer as support heroes. Magmus as a core here, going to be that position 3, position 2 Cthulhu Font, and position 1 Gladiator. This is a really interesting lineup here from the Doghouse. They don't really have a true carry. I don't think I would call Gladiator a true hard carry, but he does have carry potential. They do have a lot of team fight though, so this is a very mid-game style of draft from the Doghouse, and I think that that's built to combat the NG Flux Keeper of the Forest. Well, the Keeper of the Forest was the last pick of the game, but to kind of combat this team fight lineup from the side of Team Tim. Now they do, I think, have a harder carry in the Gemini against the Gladiator. I do think Gemini is a harder carry here, but they are running an offlane Keeper of the Forest. He's going to try to pull with the Tree Dogs, going up against a Gladiator, and possibly a Thunderbringer down here. Then we have Riftwalker. Is it Riftwalker Cthulhu mid? Okay, that's a lot of damage. They're going to be going up against Flux and Engineer. I feel like the Flux Engine lane is pretty good, but the Cthulhu Font lane is a little more slippery. They're going to go for a trample here. It's going to miss on the Engineer. There's a Rift Burn. The Kexton will land onto Cthulhu Font. And that's a lot of damage on the Cthulhu so far. This is a pretty interesting mid lane matchup. There's a trample from Cthulhu Font. He's going to avoid the Kegstun there. But the Rift Burn was not available, as Engineer going to get boxed out of the mid lane here. Flux not having his release just yet. There's a Rift Burn, and there's going to be a kill coming in. That was 3 tramples from Cthulhu Font. I love the aggression coming in from the side of Doghouse as they get a kill there on the Engineer, or on the Flux, excuse me. So even better is they get the first blood there on the Cthulhu Font. And Engineer was forced to go and buy some regen. Meanwhile, we have Magmus going 1 versus 2 against Andromeda and Gemini. So Thunderbringer, what is he doing here? He's doing like some jungling kinda with the creeps. He's got an Orb of Zomos though, so he is still acting as a support hero for the Gladiator. I'm not really paying too much attention on what he's doing, but we do have a lot of action here in the mid lane. Another trample coming in from Cthulhu Font. There's the Cascade event into the Rift Burn. Now Riftwalker might go down first. The Obliterate was doing some really good damage. Engineer going to survive with 26 life. Is this trample? It is coming up. I think he wants this top rune as well, so it is going to get a kill on the Flux here. This Engineer will deny himself. I think he lost 25 gold there. Cthulhu will bottle up the invisibility rune. How's Magmus doing? He has 2 last hits. He gets lane control here in the top lane, so he's going to get some XP. And that is very important as a Magmus to get that experience. Some good harass coming in from them, but I don't think they're going to have enough to kill here. Magmus actually stunned in. Did some decent damage with the tower on the Andromeda. Pops a health potion, he'll be just fine. Meanwhile, bottom lane, we have Gladiator. Only on 9 and 4. Keeper of the Forest on 5 and 2 as he does pull the lane here with the minions. Flux 12 and 1 against 8 and 3 Cthulhu Font, but with the Bloodlust kill, he is still farming better than the Flux, despite having less creep kills. Riftwalker going to get that early Grave Locket. Just going to stack some jungle camps there. Trample comes in on the Flux. There's the Cascade Event and the Rip Burn, the Obliterate. They don't even have the slow from the Roadwalker. They are just maxing out the nukes. That is a level 2 Obliterate as well. And, well, Flux is tanky, but you can see there the damage power of Cthulhu and the Riftwalker is just very high. Even at level 3, they're able to bring down the Flux. Another Trample, Rift Burn, Cascade Event. This one will miss. It will pull Engineer in. Here's the Obliterate coming in, and they're going to take him out. Now, will Cthulhu die to the tower? He has the Apple. He is going to use it. He still falls as Thunderbringer is here with some Zip Zaps. Picks up the early Striders. And takes some last hits there. So Gemini, he is the top farmer in the game. He's on 370 gold per minute. Magnus is currently level 5, so he's got 10 creep kills. He's doing pretty good up here. We're going to have another victim to the neutrals here. This time going to be the Riftwalker. I think he bought out. Just going to have the TP to get back to the mid lane. Magnus, I think, has boots. No, he actually goes for a bottle. Okay. A little surprised by that, but he's going to get that level 5 there. Keeper of the Forest is currently almost level 5. So he's got whipped there by the Gladiator. He is maxing the Flagellation. Does have 1 in the showdown, 1 in the pitfall. He's going to go in with a combo here. I'll put some pressure there on the Keeper of the Forest. We have a 500 gold and 300 experience lead for Doghouse currently. There's a double damage rune on the Flux. He's going to get stuck in that Rift Burn. So much damage coming out. He's going to be forced to use the double damage and some bottle sips. But Thunderbringer is here with a blast of lightning. Going to take out the Flux. Another trample coming in from Cthulhu Font. Riftwalker pounding in the auto attacks. Double tap coming out for the Thunderbringer as he does pick up the kill there. So it's going to be 2 kills for Thunderbringer. He is now 250 gold per minute. Magnus continues to do quite well here. He's going to go for the top rune. Magnus going to get spotted here, or Engineer. Or Magnus gonna spot Engineer here. Magnus going to bottle up this Merrick's rune. He's gonna use a defensive Lava Surge here. It's gonna be just fine. Bottom lane, the Mystic rune. I think we'll get picked up by Thunderbringer here. Let's get through the font, not gonna go for it. Has the full bottle, I guess he didn't care. Maybe Thunderbringer will stack the jungle with the illusions here. He's got a triple hard camp here. He's going to start blasting it with the chain lightning. I think Riftwalker is going to help him clear this. So the supports are actually doing the jungling here, not the cores. But they're going to get level 5 on both of them. Utilizing those jungle camps. Bottom lane, Gladiator. Could be in some trouble. Here comes a root from Keeper of the Forest. Gemini is going to port here as well with the assistance of Engineer. Oh, he almost gets the turn kill there as he did use the call to arms, but Keeper being a little too tanky, going to survive it. Now Gemini did port down here. So he is going to be stuck down to the bottom lane now. Flux could honestly, I think, go down to Cthulhu and Riftwalker. He's going to line up a trample here. Engineer going to use a keg on the Cthulhu. Some of the Obliterate charges are going to miss, but Thunderbringer again comes in with a blast of lightning. And I think they're going to dive this Engineer. Yeah, they are no mercy diving here. Trample lines up. Boom. Ultimate Warrior Streak for the Thunderbringer. This is really fun to watch, actually. It's a very unconventional lineup coming out from the Doghouse. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Magnus takes out the Andromeda with, I think that was with an eruption. No, this was used earlier. He just chased him down, I guess. He's all by himself up there. Bottom lane now, we have Riftwalker coming in with a wormhole, following up this pitfall. Gemini will go down. There is the ultimate coming in from Thunderbringer. Keeper of the Forest could be in some trouble. The Rev Ward, no, that is Keeper of the Forest Rev Ward. I think he'll be just fine here, unless he whips the creep. Oh, I don't know if that would have been enough damage for kill. Thunderbringer is trying to check with the Blast of Lightning. He actually finds the ward here. Riftwalker gonna find Keeper, and there's another. Oh my god, this is an onslaught support Thunderbringer. I don't know if I've ever seen a Thunderbringer own like this, but it's gonna even get the ward there taken out. This is a lot of momentum for the side of Doghouse. The GPM chart looks really funny. Everyone has pretty good farm, and only Gemini with 370 gold per minute here. The rest of the supporting cast not having a whole lot of farm. Trample comes in, Rift Burn on top. There's a Blast of Lightning. Obliterate takes out the Flux here. That's a 2 and 5 Flux. Here comes a Root from Keeper of the Forest. Now all of them are very low. They are going to die on the Thunderbringer there. Kegstun, oh my god, it just barely misses. Now they do get the Onslaught streak there on Keeper, so he's going to pick up 470 gold. They finally bring down Thunderbringer's Reign of Terror. But what's going on here? Gemini's going to split. They're going to get the kill there on the Magmus. As Engineer actually got sniped out by Riftwalker. Oh my god. I'm going to rewind this. I need to see this. So Engineer... Riftwalker is here with a ward. Oh my god. Does dude get enough mana for the Rip Burn in time? No. One auto attack actually just takes him out. That's a huge snipe coming in from dude. Big play there. As I don't even know if they'll find this ward. It is a very sneaky ward for 9.5 minutes into the game. And he's just going to walk away. This is a level 7 Riftwalker main support, I think. Picks up the Ophelia's Pact as well. Gladiator continues to kind of dominate in farm, but not really in kills or anything. He's 0-1-1, but 420 gold per minute. He's got 77 last hits. He picks up a Helm of the Black Legion with Ghost March. This is a really old school style Gladiator build. He has a Vestments as well, so he's really tanky. Now Riftwalker is in position here for a wormhole. And meanwhile in the mid lane we have 3 players going to deny that mid tier 1 tower. The ports are happening bottom here from Andromeda as he does Keeper armor the tower. Here comes a combo coming in. It's going to get, they're going to pull him back. There's the wormhole landing. They're going to take out the Andromeda. There's a Thunderbringer Lightning Storm. And they are going to lose the Riftwalker. Double tap just happened for the Gladiator. Gemini is going to be just fine for now. Here comes the showdown on the Keeper of the Forest with a Pitfall. There's the Blast of Lightning on top. Gemini, he's thinking about going back in, but off to the side, Flux is going to get caught by Magmus and Cthulhu Font. Flux dies for the 6th time, joining Engineer there with 6 deaths. And we have a 16-6-0 kill lead for the side of Doghouse. 5,800 gold, 4,500 experience. They're trying to take down this tier 1 tower now. A lot of build up on the Cthulhu Font. He is quite tanky though, 1,300 HP. Pretty hard for them to bring down the Cthulhu Font right now. Gemini, was he spotted here is the question. I think he was. Agmus goes for a TP here. Ward gets placed. Meanwhile in the bottom lane, Gladiator dies for the tower. Now he does force a lot of rotations. Thunderbringer and Magmus are here in the area. We do have an eruption on the Magmus. We're trying to find them. Oh, I think he saw Keeper. He's gonna go in with an eruption. Blast of Lightning. It's gonna be enough damage for the kill. Keeper's gonna go down next to his tier 2. They get the tower, which falls to creeps. Gemini is in some trouble. Hasted Cthulhu Font takes out the Gemini. That was with the assistance of Riftwalker, it looks like. I think that was with a wormhole. I'm actually going to rewind that. I just want to see what happened. So he's going to get a haste turn here at 12 minutes. Riftwalker saw him smoking. Oh my god, that's a huge ultimate from Riftwalker. They're gonna force the Twin Fangs up the cliff. He misses the trample, but the Obliterate is enough damage to take him out. As Andromeda does port in, but not in time. That was a huge wormhole from Dude. He predicted where he would be with the Veiled Rot. Middle lane, Flex is going to get showdowned here. Here comes a call to arms coming in. It's going to miss, actually. Not the best combination there from Gladiator. No team support coming in as well. He's very tanky. He's trying to hold his ground to kind of bait this, as the showdown is going to catch him. There's the trample into the Rift Burn. Flux goes down once again. Only has the steam boots picked up. Pitfall tries to snipe out the engineer, going to miss. Now they do see him on this ward of sight. They have spell shards picked up on the Thunderbringer. Currently level 8. So we have sorcery boots picked up on the Keeper of the Forest. Gemini has a quick blade, possibly going for the firebrand here. He is veiled rotting. They need some kills here. He's going to jump in, going to catch the Riftwalker there. Riftwalker maybe going to die here. Riftbringer going to do some pretty good damage. And Thunderbringer will fall back. No Lightning Storm for 45 seconds. Now, this was a veiled rot for the support Riftwalker. They did split 245 gold with Keeper of the Forest. They're going to group up here in the mid lane, I think, to try to take a tower. Pitfall coming in. Here comes the call to arms. Gladiator going to be pretty tanky here. Will they look to go on him? There's a trample coming in. Pole comes in from Flux. More defensive than anything. Now, they did get the Thunderbringer kill in the jungle with Gemini. Kegstone going to land there on the Gladiator. Gladiator going to take him out. There's the root from Keeper of the Forest. Meanwhile, off in the back here, Cthulhufont's going at it with Flux. But it's going to be a double tap for Gemini as Gladiator goes down as well. Magnus is split pushing in the top lane. Almost has his portal key. And Cthulhufont actually takes out Flux. Well, I didn't think Flux would go down, but I guess he does. Perhaps a bait coming in from the Cthulhufont's. But good news is the Gemini picked up a double tap, so he's going to be at 440 gold per minute now. But even with a kill on the Gladiator, he is still 435. Cthulhu 480. And now we have the portal key picked up on Magnus, who is nearing level 11. So they're going to have the threat of that Lava Surge Stun with the Eruption possibility. And no items on the Flux, no items on the Keeper, so no, specifically no portal keys. Very close. They don't have a lot of GPM. Engineer only with Striders and a mana battery. We could have a team fight brewing here. Twin Stun will land on the Riftwalker. Here comes a Lava Surge. There's the Wormhole. No, it's not going to go off. He does go down. It's an Ultimate Warrior streak for the Gemini. He is very low now. Eruption is going to catch Gemini. He will fall, and there's going to be a lot of their damage. Another 2-man Lava Surge coming in from the Magnus. Huge stuns coming in from Ozop as Cthulhufont's fighting Andromeda off to the side. He has a full barrier riddle, by the way, so he's really tanky. There's another Lava Surge. Magnus, I think, single-handedly winning this team fight for the Doghouse as he picks up a hat-trick. That portal key is just massive coming in from the Magnus. And Thunderbringer with the level 2 shards might even make that level 3. As I think he's buying a health potion here. No, he's thinking about it. Magnus going at it with Flux. Riftwalker gonna be in the area. No wormhole though. There's a stun. He's trying to get in range for a slow, it looks like. Magnus does have a haste now. There's the slow from Riftwalker. Cascade Event gonna pull him back into the Rift Burn. Another Lava Surge should do this. Yep. That's the legendary streak now for the Magnus. Keeper of the Forest maybe gonna line up a root here. Keg Stun will land onto the Magnus. There's an energy field down. Root on top. Gemini comes in with the Twin Fang Stun. And they will take out the Magnus. Cthulhufont, though, he is tanky. As Gemini is going to try to recombine here. Comet Stun into Keg Stun into mine. Cthulhuphant goes in there. We'll get the counter kill here on the Andromeda. Here comes a Lightning Storm going to take out the Engineer. Obliterate. Will it be enough damage for the kill there? It's a double tap for Snooki on the Cthulhuphant as he takes out both the Engineer the Engineer did die to the Lightning Storm. He does take out both the Andromeda and the Keeper of the Forest. Flux. It's going to run into Cthulhuphant. Cthulhu is just manning up with an Obliterate. There's a stun going to line onto 2. The Twin Fang stun didn't land. Cthulhuphant will just fort away. It's just toying with him. He's so tanky. 1400 life with a Barrier Riddle. He's going to pop a Veiled Rod here. Try to get back into the action. Gladiator. I was just going to say, I think he's going for a Mock. I haven't seen any items on him in a while. And he gets the Sword of the High delivered. He has 600 gold saved up as well. I think the Mock is a pretty good follow-up to the Helm of the Black Legion. Is this going to be enough damage for a kill? Oh, Riftwalker is here. That is definitely enough damage for kill. Meanwhile, Magnus... Did he just solo the Gemini with an Eruption? Oh my god. He just soloed him. That is the second time Gemini gets caught in this area by a player from the Doghouse with just good instincts. They don't even have the vision. They just know where he is. They line up their spell. And last time was a Riftwalker. This time it's the Magnus. Beautiful solo kill coming in from Azov on the Gemini. And he is their kind of shining hope here for Team Tim, because there is no farm on the supporting cast. Only 240 GPM on the Flux. Everybody else 200 and below. Meanwhile, we have the lowest GPM on Doghouse going to be 260 on Riftwalker. So it is going very well for them. Cthulhuphant possibly building into a staff with the Mighty Blade. And he is the top farmer. If you were to ask me who would be the top farmer at 19 minutes, I don't think I would have ever picked Cthulhuphant. But they're going to deny the tower here. Snooki is in no man's land. Can he bait long enough here? He activates the Dream of Madness. He is so darn tanky. Here comes the Lava Surge from the Magnus, stunning up the Gemini. And here comes a combo from the Riftwalker. There's the Lightning Storm on top. It's a hat trick. Will it be more? It is going to be a quad kill for Thunderbringer. Will it be an annihilation? It's a hat trick on the other side for the Flux. A lot of players dead. 3 players alive remaining. Will they be able to get the kill here on the Flux as he is kind of leaving the base? There's the pitfall. It will land. Here's the blast of lightning. There's the showdown. And it might be an annihilation. No, it's going to more or less be a quad kill for the Flux. A little bit delayed there. He was trying to pick up the annihilation, but Gladiator will get the kill there, and it will be a 5-for-4 team fight. So big picture, 37-17 hero kill score, 16,000 gold and 17, almost 18,000 experience lead here for the Doghouse. Gladiator has his Mock picked up. Andro might run into Gladiator here. I think he could kill him, honestly. He's going for a call to arms. There's the swap. Oh my god, the Kongor rock! No, it just barely missed. There's a Keg stun on the Gladiator. He could whip the Kongor? No, he's not going to go for that. He's going to try to make the escape here. Riftwalker with a haste rune. She's going to get pulled in by the Flux. The Keg stun is going to connect. Dude will fall there. Getting a little too overconfident. But here comes Magnus and Cthulhuphant. They're going to take out the Keeper of the Forest. Cthulhuphant has another stun. He's going to line it up on the Engineer. Does keg himself, but right into a pitfall. Meanwhile, off to the side, Magnus does die. Oh, he went for the Lightning Storm. 60 HP on the Andromeda. We do have Lightbrand on the Thunderbringer, so it looks like I'd be going for a Grimoire of Power for that extra spell boost. That is actually quite powerful if he's able to get that with the level 16 Lightning Storm. Gemini gonna run into Gladiator here. He's gonna line up the Twin Fang stun. There's the breath. There's the doggo form. Pitfall coming out. Oh, it's almost a counter kill. Gemini gonna make the big plays here, getting the kill there on the other team's carry. Gonna drop him below 500 GPM. But they take out a tower in the bot lane. It's actually an Ice Brand on Cthulhuphant. It is not a Staff of the Master. So we might see either a Frostal Skull or a Dawnbringer. I have no idea what Cthulhu font will go for. But he's going to trample defensively here. They want to set up this kill on him, it looks like. They see him, I think, farming here. There is no backup for the Cthulhu font. But they do have a tower here. Will they look to port? There's the swap. Cthulhu font will be just fine. Keckstone is going to miss. He activates the Dream of Madness. I think he's going to fall here. Here comes the huge Riftwalker ultimate, hitting all the Hellborn players. But was there enough follow-up? Lightning Storm is up in 10 seconds. Oh my god. Is he going to go for it? Gladiator ports in. There's the Lightning Rod. It's going to do some pretty good damage. Pitfall is going to be avoided here. Now here comes the Call to Arms on the Engineer. I think he's going to go down to the mock damage. He's going to get whipped. So they do get something out of this. Now they did lose both the Riftwalker and the Cthulhu font. Meanwhile, Magnus was split pushing in the top lane. He's going to stun up the Flux. Gemini about half life. He's currently Veiled Rotted. I think he wants to set up a kill here on the Magnus. Magnus is hiding in the trees though. They think he's over here. They're trying to find him. Gemini's Veiled Rot's going to wear off as he picks up the Mighty Blade. Ose's on the Magnus now. So he's got a lot of map presence. They're trying to find him, but they're going to miss here with the Aurora. Meanwhile, mid lane, Cthulhu font going to continue to push. Riftwalker with the Veiled Rot here. Oh my god, I missed it. Magnus channeling the Eruption here. Gemini, he was very low on life. And, well, he kind of made it easy for Magnus to get that solo kill. But really good presence of mind of Magnus to be in the right place at the right time. And avoid that Comet stun with the portal key. Ozef is just making so much space this game. 350 GP in the offlane. Meanwhile, we got a fight going on over by the base. Energy field is down. Cthulhu font is going to fall. Thunderbringer, not upgrading the level 3 shards, but man, is he really close to the Grimoire of Power. He just continues to keep jungling. This is funny to see. Thunderbringer 400 GPM. But he's really close to the Grimoire. I think he needs about 50 gold more. He's got his Lightning Storm up. He's going to nuke down this easy camp, and that should give him enough gold for the Grimoire of Power. Oh man, this Lightning Rod is going to do, or Lightning Storm rather, is going to do so much damage with the spell shards. I'm sure he's going to upgrade that to level 3 next. Conquer being attempted by the Doghouse with only 3 of their players, by the way. Magnus is currently split pushing top lane. Might get a tower up here. Meanwhile, we have Team Tim grouping up in the mid lane with an Illusion Rune on the Gemini. They're going to get that tower. Call to Arms was even used just in case. This tower is taking some heavy pressure here from the creeps. They might even get the tower here. Team Tim not feeling like they could defend that. Magnus already set up here. Gonna get a solo eruption here on the Gemini. Does some good damage, but no team support. Will the TPs happen? The collapse is happening. Gemini very low. Here comes the Lightning Storm as Gemini will go down. Magnus does sacrifice himself. Now the ports are coming in. Here comes the wormhole from Riftwalker. Looks like it was cancelled, as that is only an illusion of the Gemini. But, yeah, I mean, losing Magnus for Gemini is perfectly fine, even though he is more farmed than the Gemini. This is the 7th death on the Gemini this game. Cthulhuphon just split pushing in the top lane. He's got a full Frostwolf Skull here. Shrunken Head picked up on the Gladiator. He is really tanky. 2000 HP with a Shrunken. Vestments, Helm of Black Legion. They're just really tanky across the board. Now we have Pegasus Boots on the Magmus. He's really mobile now. So Gladiator currently split pushing here. Magmus in the area. Here comes a combo from the Gladiator. Chariot will land. There's a swap from Andromeda. She might have sacrificed herself. Gemini's going to jump on the Roofwalker instead of the Gladiator. Here comes the pull into the root. Energy field was down. Magmus going to get locked on by the root auto attack from the Keeper of the Forest. Here comes the Lightning Rod though from the Thunderbringer. It is a double tap as Gemini, Andromeda, Engineer, and the Keeper of the Forest fall. Flux is the only one to survive. They did kill the Riftwalker and the Magmus, but all of the core heroes, for the most part, surviving for the Doghouse. And Flux is going to go down to the Mock here. There's the final whip. Gladiator going to TP on out. There's a buyback coming in from the Flux. The Concede Vote going to come out here. I'm a little surprised by that, but at the same time, the lead was really large here from the Doghouse. Nobody was above 350 GPM from Team Tim. This was a really nice display coming out from the Doghouse. The Thunderbringer ended on 15 kills. This was a support Thunderbringer that was basically 470 gold per minute. That's going to do it here. Game 2 goes to the Doghouse. That will conclude the series here in this best of 3. 2 games to nothing, going the way of the Doghouse here to close out the series.